Hey Paul, Justin with Indian Motorcycle Omaha. Just going to take some time to show you around the bike real quick and hopefully get it delivered to you later on today. I'm going to walk through a few things like all the controls, the multi-function display, where to check the oil, just some of the key features like that, how to take the saddlebags off, the windshield, the backrest. Alright, so first thing I'm going to start with, have Leon come on over here. I'm going to show you where all the controls are at first. It's different than a Harley's in the fact that it has somewhat metric style controls. So your start button is here, hazard is here, kill switch is here. Now on this side, your turn signals are both on the same side. Turn this on, left, of course, right, and then these are turn signal indicators here. So it'll flash here when you have your signals on. They're a self-canceling signal, so they will shut off by themselves, but if you need to shut them off, just push the lever in the same direction again and they'll shut off. In a lot of daylight, these can be kind of difficult to see, so if the sun is shining right on them, you may not see that, but just kind of pay attention to that. Okay, high-low beam is here, and then right behind the left fork is where you're right here, and that's for your spot lamps there. So all the way up is on, down is off. They'll only be on with the low beam, so they automatically shut off with the high beam. Okay, if you go back around that way. Okay, if you shine right here, I'll show you what happens when you turn the switch on. It'll go through its diagnostic check first. Okay, you've got the oil light on until you start it, neutral indicator of course. The big thing is the multi-function display right here. There's a trigger right here on the left handlebar control. You want to flash that real quick? There we go. Okay, so I'll pull that. Right now it's on the digital tack, and that's where you'll be most of the time as you're getting used to riding the bike. But I'll pull that trigger again. Now I'm on the digital speedometer, voltmeter, clock, oops, odometer, trip meter 1, trip meter 2. This is the low fuel light. I'll have it filled up here by the end of the day. But if the fuel light, if the gas gets below 0.9 gallons, the fuel light will come on. Hour meter, and then back to the digital tack. Now I'm going to set your clock here. So it'll be 8:49 there. Okay, what you'll do is pull the trigger. You pull and hold it until the digits start flashing. So actually it's 8 o'clock back your way. Oops. Scroll through, whoops, past it. Okay, then pull and hold it again. Now it goes to the minutes, and I believe it's 8:49 out your way. We'll go 8:50, then pull it again, and now you're set. So I'll take it back to the tack and we'll leave it there. Okay, so it is fuel injected, so you don't have to give it any gas. Go ahead and back up a little bit there. All you have to do is just digital tack there. We'll set an idle down after it warms up. So there's your digital tack. It's all pretty basic stuff that you're very familiar with already. We've got the Stage 1 exhaust on there, so that sounds really nice. Okay, the next thing I want to do is show you how the saddlebags come off and the backrest. So of course, they have a quick release buckle here. The pin is to remove your backrest. Now usually it doesn't come out quite that easy. If you've had somebody riding with you and pushing on the backrest, this will shift a little bit, and then that pin may be difficult to pull out. So if it doesn't want to come out, wiggle your backrest, and you'll get it to come out eventually. So like I said, this is just way too easy. It usually isn't quite that easy. You've got 2 turnbuckles for your saddlebags. Okay, I use these as a handle, so don't try to lift it off this way. Use these as a handle to pull them off. So just like so, lifts it right off. I'll go ahead and take the other side off. I want to just show you how it looks without the saddlebags on it, because it is pretty cool to be able to strip it down and give it that different look. Now, the long pins that I pulled out are to be used with the saddlebags. If you want to run it without the bags, but you want to leave the backrest on it, you'll use the short pins, and I'll make sure you have short pins in the bag. So you would just stick those pins in right there, and then you can go just like this. Okay, to remove the backrest, when the pins are out, and you can do this with the bags on it as well. Simply lift up on the back like this. Now the thing is to be really careful pulling it out. I like to stick my thumbs right here and kind of put it in between the bracket and the fender and slowly pull it out, make sure I don't scratch the fender. And I say that because I've done it before, so I try to prevent anybody from making that mistake on their own. Okay, I'm going to leave that off for just a minute and pull the windshield off as well, so you can see how it looks without the windshield and bags and backrest. Your windshield is lockable, so I'll unlock it there. Now, you don't want to try to pull the windshield off at both sides at the same time. Pull the right side off first. There's a little lever right here. Just pull up on that. Pull the right side off, then the left side will follow. Or I should say, depending on which side you're looking at. Just like so. So it has a really nice look without the bags and windshield. I really like that a lot. Okay, we'll put this back on again. Leon can zoom in here, show you where it goes in. You'll just put it in right there on both sides. Okay. Line them up and push it on, just like so. And you don't have to lock this. You can leave it unlocked, it's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and lock it anyways. Here we go. And I'll put the key in your front windshield bag. Okay. Okay, I'll put the backrest back on. And again, be really careful when you're taking this on and off. So line it up here. This part is going to go right here where this O-ring is, right down here. Now the thing is, you want to be careful when you go in, not to go in too far, because you can go right through here and hit the fender. So pay close attention that you're lining up with that O-ring down there. Okay. And I say that because it's happened plenty of times. So be careful not to go in this way. Make sure you go in right here where that O-ring is and lock it into place. Okay? Push it down. And again, use these as a handle to put it back on. So just hang the bags right there. Be sure you've got them there. And then twist these, put them up to lock them. And it's a good idea to pull on them and make sure you've got them latched. There we go. Lock that one. And again, these are just lining up with these slots right here. All right, then you're all set. I'm going to put your motorcycle cover in the left-hand saddlebag, and then your alarm system will also, or what's left of your alarm system, the booklet and so forth, will be in the right-hand saddlebag. While we're talking about saddlebags, this is your leather treatment that comes with the bike. So I would say probably before you, well, you're not going to have winter there, so probably another 30 days, go ahead and treat your leather. Just use a soft rag and just rub it in. Okay, then this little goodie here, this is your battery tender lead. So keep the bike on a battery tender when you're not riding it. They have a pretty strong inherent draw to them just naturally, so leave it on a tender at all times. And this bike, you can charge it right through the port right here. So just plug that in, and then plug that into your battery tender, and you can leave it on there indefinitely. So I'll put that in your saddlebag as well. Now there's two power ports. There's one here behind your left leg, and there's one behind the right fork. So you've got 2 of those. You can use this one to run an iPod or GPS, that kind of stuff. This one's a little bit stronger, so you can run heated clothing if you wanted to, or a cell phone charger, iPod, whatever. I'm going to show you where we check the oil. Oil is checked right here. It's just like your other Indian and you know, any Harley. Just pull it out. Now you want to start it, run it for 3 to 5 minutes, let it cool, let it set, and then check it. And I want you to stand the bike up to check it as well. So I tell people if you're anywhere within this range on the side stand, you should be fine. But pay close attention to that. The transmission is checked right here. You're not going to check that unless you see it leaking. It'll be fine. And I'll send you all the details on maintenance intervals and that kind of stuff. And that's all in the owner's manual that I sent to you earlier. I think that just about sums it up. Let me just show you one more thing here while I'm thinking about it. Your levers are all adjustable. So 1 is the farthest out, 5 would be the closest in. There's 5 on this side, 4 on the clutch side. So you can adjust the position of those levers. I think that'll do it for you. Again, I appreciate it, and we'll be in touch soon. Thanks.